You open the app. You weren't even looking for anything. And then you see it. Someone your age, further along, and something in you just drops. You close the app. You tell yourself it doesn't matter. You open the app again. This is the part nobody wants to say out loud. You don't just compare yourself to others. You do it constantly, automatically, against your own will. And every time you catch yourself doing it, you feel worse, not just about them, but about the fact that you're someone who does this at all. That shame on top of the comparison is the part that really costs you. Here is what's actually happening. In 1954, psychologist Leon Festinger documented something the scientific community had quietly suspected for years. Humans don't evaluate themselves in isolation. They evaluate themselves through other people, always, automatically, without choosing to. Your brain evolved inside a tribe of 150 people. Knowing where you stood in that group was survival information. Who had more, who had less, who was rising, who was falling. That information determined your access to food, to protection, to everything. The brain that monitored its position survived longer than the brain that didn't, so it became involuntary, hardwired, yours. The problem is, you no longer live in a tribe of 150. You live inside a machine that shows you 10,000 people before lunch, every single one of them at their most impressive. And here's the thing you need to understand about that machine. It is not showing you those people by accident. The algorithm knows, from billions of data points, that upward comparison keeps you on the platform longer than contentment does. A version of you that feels adequate closes the app. A version of you that feels slightly behind, slightly less, slightly not enough, that version scrolls, clicks, returns. Your inadequacy is not a side effect of the platform. It is the metric the platform is optimizing for. And it goes further than the apps. Every ad you've ever seen was built on a single mechanism, making you feel the gap between who you are and who you should be, then selling you the bridge. Luxury brands don't sell products. They sell the feeling of having closed a social distance. The fitness industry doesn't sell health. It sells the anxiety of being further from an ideal than you realized. None of this works if you don't first feel the comparison. So the comparison is manufactured, delivered, calibrated, at scale, every single day. The cruelest part? The shame you feel for comparing yourself? That's manufactured too. You were handed a system designed to trigger an ancient reflex thousands of times per day, and then told that struggling with it is a personal failure, that you should be above this, that better people don't feel this way. That thought, right there, is just one more comparison. You're not going to think your way out of a 200,000-year-old survival mechanism, but you can start asking a different question. Not, what is wrong with me, but who pointed this at me, when, and what are they selling? That question changes everything. Not because it makes the feeling disappear, but because you stop directing it inward and start directing it at the right target.